Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. Now I haven't done a weather video in quite some time, so today I thought since we have a huge storm system going on throughout the country, I thought I would just do one for this particular storm. So we are obviously in April, it is springtime, and we have a classic spring type nor'easter that is about to set up in New England. Now, first of all, we do have a lot of severe weather. It is currently Wednesday, April 3rd and everything. So today we have a lot of still severe weather going on in parts of the central part of the country, moving into the Ohio and Tennessee River valleys. The main system right now basically is over the Great Lakes region. There's enough cold air that's bringing snow to parts of Wisconsin, Iowa, and even down toward Chicagoland and everything. There are winter storm warnings and winter weather advisories posted up throughout today on Wednesday. As the storm system moves over to the east, this particular storm system, that low will kind of move but also fizzle out, and then a new, stronger low pressure system is going to develop over New England, or right off the coast of New England, later today going into tomorrow, and that is going to be where the classic nor'easter basically comes into fruition and everything. So you have snow, rain into the Great Lakes, but you also have wind. It's very windy around the Great Lakes today as well. There are some blizzard warnings actually in the upper part of Michigan near Marquette and everything. But a lot of the severe weather going on is still going to be not as severe as yesterday. Yesterday on Tuesday, we had a lot of tornadoes, a lot of wind damage and everything. Parts of Indiana, Kentucky, they just got hammered with a lot of severe weather. So, they have another day, of a little bit more of rainstorms to deal with, and then it's going to clear out. But everything moves over to the east. There are flood watches anywhere from DC, where I live, up into parts of southern New England. And then when you have your winter storm warnings for basically almost all of northern New England, but coming down into the Boston area, you're really not going to see snow. You're going to see more of kind of a mixture. It's going to be too warm basically for snow tomorrow coming into the Boston area. It's going to be literally like right when you get into New Hampshire and right into some of the elevation. That's where you're going to see a lot of the heavier snow. And I do mean heavy. I mean, we're talking about possibly up to, 1.5 feet in some of the mountainous areas in New Hampshire and Maine. So if you live up there, yes, it says April, but I mean, honestly, this part of the country, I mean, you see snow in April. I mean, it's not, out of the, ordinary to see that and everything. The storm is called Winter Storm Tormund, which is an interesting name. It's Turmound. Never heard that name before. It's interesting how they come up with the names and everything on the Weather Channel. But that's basically what we're calling it and everything. So you have a lot of winter storm warnings for parts of New England, upstate New York, and then a lot of flood watches coming down into parts of the Central Appalachians and parts of the Mid-Atlantic. Here in DC, we are dry right now, but we are expected to see more thunderstorm activity later on this afternoon. A couple of them could be severe and everything. And the storm system literally cuts all the way down into parts of the Carolinas and all the way down into Florida even. Like Orlando, Florida today, you're going to be in the mid-80s and humid, but you are going to have the risk of thunderstorms this afternoon. There's also a risk for severe thunderstorms in the tidewater region of Virginia, the Carolinas, mainly across the eastern part of North Carolina and the coast of South Carolina. Later on this afternoon, as the storm system or the cold front basically moves all over to the eastern seaboard, and then that will push out, and then the winter storm Tormund will crank up in basically 100% by the day tomorrow, Thursday, on April 4th and everything. So classic nor'easter for the beginning of April. But yeah, it's pretty busy out there weather-wise and everything. Again, today, not as much severe weather going on, but, in and around the DC area, Mid-Atlantic, going into the Carolinas and parts of Central Florida, you still have the risk of seeing some severe thunderstorms, maybe an isolated tornado, but it's not going to be anything like we saw yesterday in parts of Kentucky and Indiana. I hope everyone out there is doing okay with the cleanup efforts and all that stuff. So that's today's video. Hopefully I come back with another video sometime soon and not do this 6-month pause or whatever. So until next time, remember to keep your eye to the sky and stay safe, everyone.